Considering that the coronation of King Charles III is on Saturday, and because Bob Sellers hates talking about it so much, we said, hey, why not? Let's talk about it. All right, so in addition to Melanie and John, we're also going to bring in Ford O'Connell, GOP strategist. All right, Ford, surprise, we're talking about something different. All right, so both Bob and Melanie said, you know, we fought a war in order to not care about the royals.
He went to UVA law school, founded by Thomas Jefferson. He wrote the Declaration.
Anyway, so we're having a debate here. The royals, do we care or do we not care? And if so, why or why not?
Well, we only care because of the ratings. To be perfectly honest, I'm against monarchies overall, but let's be honest, that's where the eyeballs are. Everyone likes royal intrigue, and they like tabloid news, even when they say they don't.
It's sad, they do.
Yeah, no, I think that's good. You know, John, you've been very quiet, which I was wondering if something was wrong, because John Burnett, quiet?
Well, you know what? If Trump was here, he would say, boring. Why? We should all keep calm. Why? Because no one cares about this.
No, they do. He just said. He just said the ratings.
It's a small population.
You like the royals.
Well, I do, but I want to let Melanie get her opinion in, and then I'll tell everyone the real story.
As part of the debate, I wholeheartedly agreed with Bob that we fought an entire war to get away from these people.
Yeah, I read about it.
Why do we care what they're doing?
Surely they studied. They had something about it at Harvard.
Their weird royal monarchy that literally has no power. Why do we deal with them? Why do we speak to these people? It makes no sense
There's
whatsoever.
No flavor. It's boring. It's dry.
We're talking about it, John. We're beyond whether it's boring.
Yeah, you know,
and we're speaking loudly, which means we're intense.
I can't believe I'm the counter argument here on this one, because I do agree with the overall point that Melanie and John are making, but at the end of the day, the palace intrigue is what keeps everyone going.
Exactly.
You want to know who Princess Fergie's sleeping with. You want to know who's doing what.
I don't.
I think here's what
Why
it is.
do people care?
Here's what it is. Here's my humble opinion. I think especially younger, I'm going to say kids in America, there's still that fantasy of prince and princess. And besides seeing it, and I'm saying this is before we've changed the history of Disney movies, but people think, wow, but there really is a real prince and princess. And I think there's some magic to that. I'm not saying we should care about what they're doing politically or otherwise, but I agree.
Fantasy.
Yeah, well,
right?
yes, but this is a fantasy that still exists in some way, and I think it's fascinating, and also the history.
I don't even like tea. I like coffee. Right? Let's move on.
I don't think following famous people's personal lives to begin with. I'm always thinking, my love life is way more exciting than that. You should follow me.
Melanie, what about the fashion?
Ford, go ahead. Ford, talk.
Think about the top-selling magazine ever for people, okay? It was the Royal Baby Edition. People just like to be able to escape into what Katrina's saying, whether it's a fantasy or a way of things that they might think the world should be like in their own head. I mean, it's an escapism for a lot of people in the way that viewing sports, Bob, is for you and I.
But yeah, you could put any random baby. Babies and puppies are not even fair. It could be any random baby on the cover of a magazine.
Well, I remember like the Brangelina baby. That was a really big deal too. Shiloh, the first one. All right, I'm dating myself.
You're losing me.
I know everyone went blank. No, but Ford, I'm totally with you. And thanks for backing me up. Are you going to quit the Royals? We're going to quit the Royals.
I've never heard anybody talk so much about something about how he doesn't want to talk about it. And you're talking about
He was thinking about it the whole time. He had about an hour.
Well, you got your news clips, folks.
All right, we got to go. Ford O'Connell, thank you. Melanie, Collette, and John Burnett, thank you so much for being with us today.